Yeah. Okay, so are you here now? Are you in Navigator?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mm,
So you check on the box. Look at what I'm checking here. They will show you a preview of the data you're working with.
okay.
You can preview it this way. Or you can even scroll. Then you can click on now click on transform data. So this is your Power Query editor where you transform your data. Are you here now? Has it unloaded?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, before
Hmm?
we start working on this data,
Wait, it showed me an
show the what?
this split a new this thing.
What did you say?
Okay, continue.
Okay. So we're on the same page,
Notice
right?
that it came out. Mm.
Okay. At times it takes a bit of time, depending on um the configuration of your system. At times it takes a bit of time. Okay. All right. So now that we're here, let's continue. Please let us look up. As you can see, the Power Query editor is a bit complex. So you need to understand it clearly. You need to understand the environment clearly, so you'll be able to optimize the usage more like. So let's look at it also has the same tab ribbons like we have in Microsoft Excel. As you can see, you have your file, your home, your transform, and the rest of them. You come down, you can see the groups, close, new query, data source, and all the rest of them. But what stands out in Power BI is this. You can see this place called the applied step. You can see apply steps, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, apply steps
Yes,
is
sir.
where every step you take in your Power Query editor is recorded there. The reason is that your Control Z, which is undo, does not work in Power Query editor, not in Power BI.
Oh,
If you're in Power Query editor, whatever it is you do, you cannot undo it using your Control Z. Do you understand?
yes, sir.
Or if you go back to Power BI, you can undo. So
I'm with
in
you,
this,
sir.
so in this place you call apply steps, it lists every steps taken. Now, if you want to undo a particular step, you just come here and click on the X button behind or before the name of the action you just took. So that takes care of your undo needs. Okay?
Sir, come again. Click which place?
What did you say?
Okay, the exchange type.
Yeah.
Where are they
You
clicking to undo?
you click on that X button. I want to
Okay.
go off and go offline, see how because I know this. Do you understand? You click on the X sign. You know, X is like close now, just like you want to close a window. You understand?
Mm.
So anything we do will be listed here, and it will have the X button before the name of what you did, just as you have this changed type and all the rest of them. Once you click here, it will undo the step you just took last. That's what I'm saying. Then in if you look at this place, do you have this valid error and empty in your own? I don't think you have it because you just opened yours, so you will not have it. Check if you see, but I doubt if you see it. Can you hear me, Marian?
No, I can't see it.
You can see it. Okay. Now you have to insert it. There's a way to bring it in. So you go to view and then you check your column quality. That thing is called column quality. So you go to your view tab ribbons and go to data preview and then you check your column quality. You see, my own is checked, that's why it's active, but once it's unchecked, it will not be active. So go and check it and then it will be active, okay?
Okay, sir.
Once you check it, you let me know. Have you checked it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now you can see your valid, error, and empty. You may want to ask, what are those used for? Before we look at that, let me also tell you that in Power BI, we also have what we call data type. And the data type in Power BI is so serious that when you make a mistake, just like in Excel too, by the time you start to analyze and visualize, you start having difficulties. All right. Now in Power BI, you can see this is a column and it's called the
Segment.
segment column.
Mhm.
Now at the back of this segment, you can see ABC, right?
Yes, sir.
ABC in capital letter. That means that the data type is text. You can click on it. It will show you all the data types. 1.2, that's decimal number. This one is financials. Now, if you see 1, 2, 3, it means whole number. This is percentage, date and time. Now, date and time will have both the time icon and then a calendar icon also. I don't know if you can see clearly.
Yes,
Yeah,
together.
indeed, yeah, come on, Abale. And then you can also see duration. This ABC, which means text, and then other things that you can have in. So before you start to analyze, make sure that your data type is correct. Okay. Now, I was saying something about this valid, error, and empty. Before you start to analyze, make sure that every column is showing valid to be 100%. If it's not 100%, it means the
Okay.
data is dirty. If you have like 100% empty, it means you can't start to analyze. Okay, so let's just look through. Everything is saying 100% valid, right? That's why I didn't want us to work with this data. I wanted to work with the
Yes.
data that is a bit dirty. So I will have some cleanings to do. Okay, maybe by the time we work on another data, I'll select a dirty data so that you can work on a dirty data. All right. Now everywhere is 100%. That means we can load it back and then start to work. But before you do that, also confirm that your data types are correct. Now let's look at the next column. Data type is correct because it's text. Product is text, is also correct. Discount bound is text, is correct. Now let's check the next one, which is unit sold. Is unit sold correct? What do you think? Is it correct? Unit sold is in 1.2,
No,
meaning is in
sir.
meaning is in decimal. So why is it not correct? Why is it wrong?
It's not everything that is in 1 point. No. It's not in decimal.
What I'm saying is the data type in unit sold is saying 1.2, which means it's in decimal place. And it's actually wrong because you can't sell 1.2 bottles of water, right? It doesn't make sense.
How, sir? I
Okay.
thought it's what is the 1 point means is in a decimal. So what value should you also have in one decimal places?
That's what I'm saying. For instance, this first row, this row one, the figure you have is
Mm,
1618.5.
mm,
All right. And I'm saying, for instance, if you're a car seller, okay, the quantity sold cannot be 1618.5. It can only be whole
okay.
numbers. So that unit sold column should be in whole number data type. That's what I'm trying to say. So how do you change
Okay.
it? To change it, you click on that 1.2. You click on it and then you select whole number. Now, when you click on that whole number, it gives you this dialog box. This dialog box is saying change column type. There are two options. If you click on replace current, it will do what you want it to do, and then it will list it in these applied steps. But if you click on add new, it will not list it here. Do you understand what I just said now?
Yes, yes, sir. You say if
Okay.
you put it in that replace, it will list. No, if you put it in add new step, it will not list on that apply step there.
Yes. So which
But
one
if
do
you
you think
say
we should
replace
choose?
call,
Which one should we choose?
we should try the two. We try the two. So that we'll
Okay.
just, I'll have an idea.
Okay, I will click on replace current and you will click on add new. Let's see the difference. So I've clicked on replace current and click on add new. Okay, add new is one that will list it.
Okay.
So you add new,
Okay,
listed
not
it,
the
right?
other.
Then replace new, we'll just do what we do, but we will not list it. Is it clear? It's not clear.
Let me do my own.
Okay,
Let me do my own.
okay. Please
It
go ahead.
say change the whole number. As new step. Yes, it says change type 2.
Okay.
So change type 1. Sorry.
All right. Um, Now let's also observe something. In Power BI, when you see null, hmm, when you see null, null means empty. That's null in small letters. It means empty. Let me show you. I don't think that there's no null anywhere here. This data is too clean now. Why is it this clean? Okay, not to worry. Um, we're having a class tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
So we'll continue with Power BI tomorrow, and I'll make sure I get some dirty data that will have null and a lot of things that we need to clean. This one is looking too clean, but then let's just continue. Because I was explaining something in Power BI, when you see null in small letters, okay, it means empty. It means that that particular cell or that column is empty and you need to remove it. That's what I'm trying to say. But since there's no such case here, we don't have anything to remove. Our data is very clean. So let's go ahead and start to analyze. Now, to load you back to Power BI, you go to your file, and under file, you will see your close and apply. Close and apply. I hope you can see it.
No, close enough. No, okay, I'm seeing your
Yeah, under file.
stuff.
So you just click on the drop down and then click on close and apply. It will take you back to Power BI and then load your data for you.
Okay, that place. The transform is for you to do wherever clearly
Yes,
there.
exactly.
And adjust the thing, anything you want to adjust.
Yes, and
Then
it load it
before
back
you bring
to
it,
Power BI.
I was saying, I was saying that this thing splitted. I understand why it's splitted.
What splitted?
Hmm?
I didn't get that. What did you say?
So the Power BI now is splitted from the main. So
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah, yeah. It now gives you two portions, Power BI and Power Query Editor. But once you load it back to Power BI, the other Power Query Editor goes off more like. Okay. So have
okay,
you loaded your data?
I guess so, but I don't know where it did go. Okay,
I
nice.
mentioned
It's
it. Look
showing
at it
loading.
here. Okay, it's still showing loading.
No,
Okay.
yeah,
Give it
I
time to
loaded it.
load. When it's done loading, if you check your data pane, you see the data, you see the name financial. That's how to know it has loaded.
Okay, it's ready now.
Okay. All right. So when you click on this an arrow button, it will expand
Yes,
the
sir.
data for you. So click on it, it will expand it. It will show you all the columns that we had in that Power Query editor. It shows you everything. Have you seen it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sales, that discount brand, discount cross,
All right. Now,
and all
the
that. So,
the data you are working with is what type of data? Is it financial data, right?
yes, sir.
Okay. Now, in your financial data, what are the KPIs that you can think of that you should look at? But before then, let's insert um our title. Let's put our title. That reminds me, Maria, you know you're owing me something. You're supposed to have sent your pivot table dashboard. You didn't send it.
Because of that, this I told you that the video was not really, it was not complete.
Oh,
So I was
really?
thinking, I was hoping you send.
You're
Then
hoping I'll send the video
secondly,
so I finish up.
uh,
Secondly, what's the second
yes, and
reason?
second, the system, no light in my area.
Oh, yeah,
So
you mentioned. That's true,
this
that's
one
true.
now, it will still chip off and I will switch to phone.
Okay. So if you switch to phone, how then will you be able to do your practice while I'm talking? So you just be watching. Okay.
Yesterday I switched to phone, so I don't have the complete video.
I understand. I
So
understand.
uh, if I switch to phone, I'll be open on your own
On my own video, I understand.
records.
Yeah, I'll sure share. I'll sure share it today. Not to worry. I think the first class, they've already sent the video for the first class self. Look at it here. So I'll just be careful not
Okay.
to close it before I'll start telling stories again. So let's insert our title. These are text box here. Pick your text box
Okay.
and then you can type um executive summary, um financial data reports dashboard prepared by UIF. Okay. Then you can highlight, increase the font size. You can bold it. You can also change, geez, how to change the font type. Okay, that is done. And then also change the color. Where is that color place again?
Is
Okay.
that A now?
Yeah, that's it. So let's make it thick blue. All right. I think this is fair enough. Okay. So let's start bringing in I was talking about the KPIs we should note because of the type of data we are working with. So what KPIs do you think we should be concerned about or bothered about? This is the financial data.
So you first the name,
The what?
then the name,
The name.
yes,
How do you mean?
salesperson.
How do you
So
mean the name? Okay, salespersons. Okay. Okay, salespersons. Okay. Okay. Okay.
yes,
Okay. What else?
the price, the price, the product. Then most time it depends on the question anyway.
And that's the problem.
You get the extra.
I'm trying to see if there's a question we can work with. Let me see. I think there should be a question we can work with. Okay, so let me look for that question. I don't think no, this is not it. That one is for Tableau. Just give me a little time while I get the question we can use that data set to answer. What's wrong with my network? Okay, I think I'm almost there. PowerBi assumptions. Is that it? No. Okay. No, not this one. Okay, I think this is it. This should be it. Um, Let me download it and send to you also. Okay. Ready to send to you. We can be working on it from here. I should send to you, right? Let me send to you. Yeah, you're not talking. You're not responding. Are you tired? Am I the only one in class? Marianne. Yeah. Kilo day. All right, Marianne, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Okay. So I've sent you the questions called assumption also. So let's the first question says, what is the total profit and gross sales? I hope this is what we can get distance from this data. Total profit. Okay, okay. Total profit is here. Gross sales is equally here. All right. Now for Power BI, remember when we did Excel, you need to insert a card. Do you remember? You need to insert what's it called? A shape where you can now bring in your figures. Do you remember? Miriam, please, your response is a bit slow tonight. What's going on?
It's the network,
Is the
but
network?
I'm still following up. I'm trying to down. Yeah, I'm trying to download
Okay,
it.
oh, the question. Okay, okay, okay. When I'm done downloading it, let me know. Are you done?
Oh, I want to do. Is it a picture? Why is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
is
showing picture. It's showing issue.
what did you say? It's
Is
a
it like a
picture.
picture?
Yeah, you know it's a WhatsApp image, so it will come in like a picture.
Okay.
It will come in like a picture.
No, what do I do? Okay. So I have to use like this. I'm opening it like a file.
Uh, okay. As long as you can see it, then it's
Continue.
fine. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So question one says, what is the total profits and gross sales? Okay. Now in Power BI, all you need to do is to insert a card. And there are two cards. This card new, and there's another one. This is the old card. And the difference between the old card and the new card is
Mhm.
two things. For the old card, let's use the old card. Now, when you insert the card and then you click on your profit, give it a bit of time. It gives you the profit. You can now um, pick it up and keep it anywhere you want. Now, if you notice, for the old card,
Okay.
the name is at the bottom here. All right? Now let's remove it.
Mm.
Now, if you want to remove it, you click at this more options, three dots at the top right corner. When you click on it, you cannot click on remove. So let's see the new card. You insert the new card and then you pick the same profit. You see that one is up. Did you see that?
Yes.
Which I think makes more sense. All right. Again, if you're using the new card, you can insert different visuals or different figures on the same card. You don't need to go and pick another card at any point you want to bring in something new. So let's see. Now, remember our first question says total profit and then gross profit. So if I check gross profit now, where's gross profit? Uh-oh, I have just 10 more minutes. Sorry, is it gross profit? Let's check it again. Okay, gross sales rather. Now let's check gross sales. Gross sales will now enter the same card and then you can expand. Let's assume you want to bring in something else. Let's say units sold, it will enter the same place. So you don't have to go and pick a new card at each point in time. Please, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let me undo. Okay. Now, let me remove this guy, and then I will show you, let's use the new card again. So let's bring in a profits. This is profits. Now, to bring another visual, you need to insert another card again. Or let me just click on let's click on let's check gross sales and see. You see, it will not check because you will not insert another card. So you go and insert another old card, and then you can bring in your gross sales. All right. So which one do you think is better? New card or old card?
New card.
Okay. I think I agree with you, the new card. So let's bring back our gross profit, um, and then our gross sales. Let's look at the questions again. What is the percentage profit? Or before then, let us see how to calculate these things using the DAX formula or using DAX. So let's remove this guy. Kilode. Has the class ended already? No, 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 no. No, don't come off for road now. Okay. I'm trying to remove the card. Okay. Before then, before we look at how to use the DAX or the measures, let's look at something else. Now, as opposed to um clicking a card and then bringing in your KPIs, there's also what we call Q&A. That's question and answer in Power BI. Okay. And let's see how it works. If you double click on your report canvas, it gives you this question and answer. So you can now say total profit and you select. It gives you total profit. Does this make sense?
Yes, sir.
I should do it again. It makes sense, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's still take this off. All right. Now, for your DAX, to use your DAX calculations, you bring your cursor at the financials place, and then you move it to these more options buttons, and then you click. When you click, you can now see new measure. New measure. Then you can write your function. Just like where you're writing function in your Excel, you can now say equal to sum, you open it. Now, in Power BI, we work with, sorry, in Excel, we work with columns and rows, right?
Yes, sir.
Then in Power BI, we don't work with columns and rows. We work with tables and then columns. So as you're writing your function, once you write it, it will show you this. You first of all see the name of the table and then the rows, okay? Of course, the name of our table is financials. And then in financials, sorry, it shows you the table and the columns. Okay. So in the financials table, you have sales column, COGS column, country, date, and all the rest of them. All right. And what are we trying to look for? We are looking for our total profit. So once you write the function and open it, it gives you this is the dialog box where you can pick your table and of course the corresponding column. And the column we're looking for is what? The profit column. So you go down and look at it here. And then you press
Yes.
enter.
Is it for the percentage?
What did you say?
Is it for the percentage?
No, 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 not for the percentage.
Okay.
The total profit. Why is it not working? Let me do it again. Equal to sum. Okay, let me even type it. Total profits. Mm, That's not coming out again. Okay. Sure. Please try that to end. Let's see if it works out. Now, by the time you're done, it's meant to show you um something like this. Okay, I think this is it, but so why is it not showing the name? That's not it. Did you see what I did?
Correct.
Try that to end and see if it brings out the measure. Okay, let me
Right.
remove this. Okay. It actually worked, but I don't know why I didn't give you the right name. Let me try it again. New measure. Okay. Quickly what you have there. Sum. Open it. Profits. Rows. And then enter. It's one function only accept colon reference as an argument. Did you name it correctly at your end? Yeah,
Still.
you're still working on it.
Okay, for the measure.
Now, for you to know it has worked, when you're done, it will show you a new calculation in your data. You have another column here that be called total profit. And at the back or before it, you see like a calculator to show that it's a calculated column. Do you understand? So let's do it again. I don't know why it's not naming it correctly. This one is misbehaving. I don't know why. Let's new measure now. Okay, let's see. Some. Mhm. Okay, let me do something else. Let me do gross sales.